It might just be passing with that bamboo, possibly getting a double scuttle.
Yeah, Ivern definitely wants to avoid conflict if possible. The Volibear
Yep.
is quite scary in the early game. He's running Presky attack as well.
Ooh. Okay. Very powerful.
Very powerful. Let's see. Okay. I think we're gonna have a regular spread from both teams. Doesn't look like anything special going on right now. Gourmet Gang walking somewhere. Okay, I don't think this is gonna amount to anything here.
Reverse invade? Question mark.
No, I think it's just going to be the regular leash. Nothing special.
It's pretty peaceful. Now, if you were the if you were the Ivan, right? Like, what do you want to do? You were gonna farm up, maybe like give a cheeky gang. That's probably easy to execute. So, example, top lane if the top lane is overextended, or if you're able to get some kind of favorable trade in the bot lane, which I imagine you shouldn't be able to do too easily. Like those are your possible avenues, but likewise, it's the same with the Volibear. If you're overextended, that Volibear very quick and can stun you up, slow you down with the E. And post level 6, it does have access to very easily tower diving you as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ivan will want to path topside for the most part. Just give Narvet extra safety and the ability to just dominate the matchup.
Yeah.
I think this is what Hex want to have inside of this game. But Nar has to be strong in order for Hex to have an easier time in the fights later on in the mid game.
Very true. Now, we did see this, since Ivan doesn't need a leash in the jungle, right? The Hex bot lane was able to show up early and get that pressure.
Some early trading between the both of them. Kaisa has that base damage. Vayne doesn't have the silver bolts yet, so slightly in Master Rebola's favor. But the Hex still gets the push.
Oh.
That's interesting. Also, big level 2 trade for the Anivia. Electrocute gets procced.
Fantastic champion, by the way.
Yeah, this is what you have to be careful about. The Q into E combo deals quite a lot of damage. Surprising amounts of damage for a champion like Anivia in the early game.
Yeah.
And then once she hits that level 6, she can wave clear much easier, and then it's just pretty much like a wave clear contest. Unless you can match it somehow.
Nice trading in the top side in favor of Blaziken, especially with the Cho'Gath sustain passive as well. We'll be coming on top of that. And both junglers are now on the top side of the map, looking for the scuttle. Well, you've got priority top. The Vel'Koz is the first to rotate.
Oh, scuttle fight, but I don't think Ivan wants to have any of this. Gourmet Gang is looking like they're winning this 2v2 here.
Vel'Koz is stand up. Had to flash barrier.
Okay,
yeah.
Both summoners burned, but here comes the Gnar. This could be first kill for Hex. Oh, they're running away with very low health bars. Oh, okay, that was very close. I don't think Hex wanted that fight. Like Ivan Vel'Koz, compared to the Volibear and Anivia, I feel like Gourmet Gang is favored inside of that 2v2. The Volibear gets the scuttle topside. Ivan will have to be satisfied with just that one scuttle and bot lane river. Hex's bot lane has a priority right now for the time being, so it's all good.
Yep. Both junglers just return to farming again. Top lane with a nice little bit of CS lead. Health lead as well. But just looking at that fight again, we did see the Vel'Koz like hugging that wall when he came through that mid lane, right? Gets stunned up by the Anivia and walled off at the same time, right? So the Volibear comes in, Q's a reverse.
Looking like a gank mid lane. Vel'Koz taking a lot of damage. He's gonna die to Anivia. That's first blood for Matthias in the mid lane. And now he's gonna run away. There's no danger. It's just the Ivern. He has the double buffs, but no damage inside of that kit.
So, that was a solo kill.
That's just a solo kill. Thanks, you have no summoners. He cannot answer that play. And Gourmet Gang has the first blood, but here comes another fight. Vayne getting that 2v2 damage. Kai'Sa's so close to dying, barely gets away. Also, almost a kill on the other side. Leona also very low. This is quite a volatile
early game,
experience in the belt lane. Yeah, Hex trying to get some advantages in the early game so far, not holding back against the Gourmet Gang bot lane. I did not expect them to win out on these fights so early, but here we go.
That was Sam's burnt for that's all Sam's burnt on the Leona and the heal popped on the Vayne in response for all Sam's on the Kai'Sa. So if Brain is able to get another EQ combo in this Kai'Sa, this could possibly be a kill, but the set is very healthy and dangerous.
Yeah, now it gets potentially scary with Leona having Hex Flash. She can get into these engage ranges a lot easier. Now Vayne is quite low though, so I don't know if they want to get into any major engagements. Volibear is close by as well.
And Ivan just recalled, so this could either be a gank bot lane or a cheeky dragon take for Gourmet Gang. The Volibear does take the dragon pretty healthily, I'm barely certain.
Maybe a solo dragon if they can evade vision, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe Volibear is going to look for something. Meanwhile, they get taken another huge trade in the mid lane. Look at this electrical damage.
The Nivea mechanics.
Banksy is suffering inside of his mid lane, not quite able to win out of these trades just yet.
We do get pings onto the Scuttle. Now that the Hex bot lane has recall, I don't think they will just take this dragon. They may just take the Scuttle or go back to red buff.
Okay, but here's a potential answer from Hex. A 1v2, but okay, that is anticlimactic. I actually expected something more to happen in that situation. Anivia doesn't have to burn the flash, still has a passive up, I do believe.
Yep.
So it's very safe.
It's just your Uber driver coming along to give you a milkshake and just popping off again.
Yeah, not much that Hex can do about this mid lane. And this is what I mentioned before this game started. Like, the Vel'Koz is not able to assist as well inside of these ganks, especially if he doesn't have the sums up and he feels pressured, potentially from the other jungler if he is actually close by. So this is a very good start for Gourmet Gang inside of this game. We'll see what happens later. Also, you have to mention, Blaziken has the lead in the top lane once again. Oh. But here we go. This time, and they get caught with the CC, has to flash away. But here comes Volibear. Banksy has to blow sums again, but he's just dead.
And he doesn't have access to the flash this time either, just the barrier, and there's not enough to save him.
No time to flash. That's kill number 2 for the Anivia. And Gourmet Gang is looking good once again. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens later, but this is very promising.
Yeah, very promising. Now you got a 2-kill lead on the Nivea, right? You got a 14 CS lead, a small XP lead as well, and what, a 1-plate lead, but heavy trading onto Blaziken.
This could be a solo kill.
No.
Blaziken flashes away and barely evades that.
Beautiful
a little
flash.
Bit late on that flash, perhaps, but okay, he still manages to get away.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, Gnar is quite dangerous inside of these extended trades. Blaziken has to be more careful on that one. But
he's picked up the essential oils.
Okay, yeah, he has the Brandon vest. This is where the matchup shifts. Okay. He has the essential oils.
You know that card that you used to play in how do you say it? In like primary school, elementary school, where it's like you got like this typical scenario, right? Of like a bully and then like the victim, right? And then the bully is quite literally the victim's like, why are you hitting yourself? But imagine if the victim picked up a brown bag vest and you just completely rotated the matchup now.
Yeah,
so the victim becomes the bully. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, looks like Hex will take this one uncontested. Ivern just going to go back to his jungle, back to clearing camps. Okay, wait a second. Never mind. It could be a scuttle take before he comes back to his gromp. Yeah. Alright, so we might enter another calm period inside of this game now that the dragon has been taken.
The Vayne doesn't have too much mana though. Yeah, if we just give it a second, we might see a potential dive or like just a hard engage onto the Hex bot lane. Heavy trading in the mid lane. Oh my god.
Yeah, Nivea's still winning out on these trades. She
The
has the
Q auto
Lost
E
Chapter.
special. Oh my god.
It's Lost Chapter plus tier compared to Fangxi's Lost Chapter components, so this is still very much in the Vanivia's favor. Meanwhile, Amari looking for this gank here, and it might just succeed, but Blaziken has a lot of health. We'll see what happens. Oh, he turns it around again! This is another 1v2 potentially! But he has to run away. He doesn't have enough health to turn this one. Oh, nice juke from Gucci Mane. This might be a turnaround kill.
Yeah.
Very nicely done, but yeah.
That was insane. That was almost a 1v2. That Rupture just being just a little bit shy away.
Oh, but they don't see the Volibear. Vayne has to flash away, but Leona now is in danger. Even more sums burnt out of Hex. So overall, does feel like Gourmet Gang is still victorious out of this whole situation. Blaziken turns around at 1v2. Almost. He's still ahead in CS. Gourmet Gang still has the gold lead, but it's just about making sure that you don't do anything stupid before the second Drake spawns. It's looking good.
If we look at components, right, I'm fairly certain that Blaziken is building towards a Frostfire cape. Very powerful in the Trogath. It gives you the slow, makes it easier to hit your Ruptures, your consistent E, like poking and such. But
oh, and now Gnar has the double buffs.
That's painful for like the next what 2-3 minutes or so.
That's going to be a annoying situation to deal with for Blaziken. But now the Root Caller hits from the Ivern, and this should just be an easy kill. Lifeform Disintegration Rate comes in, more than enough damage to secure this kill on the Anivia, and finally Hex managed to kill a mid laner.
Anivia not having access to the flash to not be able to flash that Velcro Z like last time. And it's kind of like a rinse repeat of what happened earlier, but didn't have access to the flash essentially. Velcros died, right? Velcros survived last time because he had flash. Velcros died this time because he doesn't have flash, and it's the exact same scenario, just turned around.
Yeah.
What I would like to see.
What was your point?
What I would like to see now though is I want to see a bit more aggression on this Volibear. And try to actively make a dive happen top lane when Gnar is in mini, or mid lane when it takes a heavy trade from the Nivea.
Yeah, so past that bot lane gank, not much has happened when it comes to Volibear jungle, played by Bamboo here.
Oh my
not a
god,
lot of activity. So we'll have to see what he decides to do next. He's looking for something inside of Hex's blue side jungle. Probably just warding. Okay, making sure where Ivern is. Oh, and here's a pause. Oh no, I dreaded this moment.
This is the infamous Make Uni lag. Oh, it's interesting. The Gnar is going for Stride Breaker, which is like pretty standard on Gnar. Gives him access to chase you down quite well. Gives you slows, so it makes it easier for him to cut you down. But maybe it would have been nicer to see him go for something like a Divine Sundra, given that he is playing into 3 tanks, and he does have. No, he's not at such a large deficit in the top lane, but he can certainly make a larger deficit if he had access to more damage.
Yeah, I think it's most likely too late to pivot away from the Stride Breaker, but I think that's a fair point. It does. He does have to hit frontline a lot in this game. The Cho'Gath, the Volibear, the set as well. Not as tanky, but still quite hard to pin down and kill very fast.
And if I'm not mistaken, both supports are just building towards a Turbo Chem tank, right?
Yeah, that should be the case. With the Shurelya's changes on 11.8, and overall just how the tank items look right now, you basically just want the Turbo Chem tank just because of how strong it is overall. It's just a very good item. Oh, but here comes the flash from Bekuni's. All of a sudden, D-Hero is in trouble. No summoners, though. Can they turn this? There's the first kill for Vayne. Is it going to be a second? There's no threat left from the set, and that's a 2v2 double kill from Hex, just what the doctor ordered when Gourmet Gang was getting advantages elsewhere. This is a very good sign for the team.
If Master Ebola uses ultimate a little bit less into the tower of Hex, that would have probably most likely been a winning fight for him. But unfortunately, tanking was like 1 or 2 tower hits there, just making it very sad losing that trade.
Yeah, I feel like the idea was pretty good, but I don't know about the execution of the entire thing. But yeah. This does give Vayne those that hefty amount of gold. But wait a second,
that should be a solo kill. Wait, flash ulti?
It has to flash away.
Oh, it has no mana though.
No mana though.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the only that was the only thing that actually saved him.
Oh my god, disrespecting the Cho'Gath damage right there. But it's another dragon started up by Hex.
Okay, but now Blaziken is recalling. He's gonna have that TP available. Does Gourmet Gang want to fight for this? Here comes the TP from the Gnar.
Yeah.
And there's no fight from Gourmet Gang. Cho'Gath is going to save his TP, but yeah, there's not much he can do about anything right now. He's just going to return back to top lane. Gourmet Gang playing it safe, not really in a position to take the fight, I suppose. And they'll have to just wait for the next dragon to see whether they can actually contest. Yeah, it looked good at first, but I do feel like Hex is now pulling away potentially with this game.
Wait a second. That's not a Frostfire cape. That's a Sunfire cape. Who turned on the heater?
I mean, Sunfire does deal more damage potentially, but do you want Sunfire in this matchup?
No, it's generally preferred to just have the Frostfire since the slow is so valuable.
Yeah, I think that's logical. Just get the Frostfire and make sure that you can stick to the carries, especially.
Yeah, but I guess the perk of building a Sunfire is the Mythic passive of giving you more tenacity and was it is a slow resist to ability haste or something? I don't remember. Aside from tenacity. But if you want tenacity, you're already running resolving the runes. You do have access to the Mercury treads. And surely that should be more than enough, right? We've only got 3 forms of reliable tenacity, of reliable CC coming from the Leona, the Ivan, and the Vel'Koz.
Okay, back in the answer with the Haymaker. Vayne takes some damage, but quickly lifesteals it back up. So Hex doesn't really feel any of the damage that's coming their way. And they don't really have a way to engage right now. Hex is playing quite far up, but they still cannot answer to this. This is looking pretty bad.
There's a volleyball.
Here comes another fight, though. Oh. Babu's looking for something, but he's quickly escorted away by the Ivan and the Vel'Koz. No way to answer that one. Oh, that's a big trade, but
yep,
nothing's going to come out of it.
It looks like Hex will just start up this Rift Herald. Or is he just doing Scuttle? I can't tell, but it looks like he maybe just doing Scuttle.
Should be able to start it with relative safety.
Yeah.
Does Gourmet Gang want to make an answer play to this?
I don't think they're looking to. The jungler is posturing towards the mid/bot side.
Away. Gnar once again with a red buff. How annoying must that be? But oh, wait a second, that damage is illegal. But on the other side, though, Fancy off the edge. The flash mana from the Blaziken on the Cho'Gath once again.
It doesn't have access to the flash yet.
Oh, so that's another kill for Gourmet Gang in the mid lane. The 1v2 goes in their favor. So that's 2 kills for Gourmet Gang, but on the other side of the map, Hex gets that bot lane turret, and Gourmet Gang cannot really do anything about that one.
And the CS discrepancies are huge. Top lane 45 CS in advantage of Gourmet Gang, but bot lane almost 50 CS in advantage of Hex. along with a full tower worth of plating and 2 kills on the side of the vein. This is a huge vein. Almost got access to that Phantom Dancer now too, so really have to be careful because this vein is getting her spikes very early on. Particularly with like the next 2 drakes being ocean drakes with a high contention for Hex.
Yeah, this Ocean Soul could have very high value for either team. And it does... It's gearing up to be like a Anivia versus Vayne kind of standoff in the later fights. They're both quite fed. The Vayne is approaching 2 items with the Phantom Dancer soon to be completed. The Anivia has Leandries, and soon she's going to have... Well, is that going to be Zonya's second or Archangel's second? I'm wondering. But on the other side of the map, though, Master of Ebola in big trouble, takes a lot of damage. Lifeform Disintegration Vayne misses completely, and is Kai'Sa going to get away with this? I think so. Vayne is looking, though.
Oh,
that's
no.
Quite a big dive. Oh, but return's not there anymore. Okay, Hex is just free to do this. And that's also the kill on the set, picked up by the Ivern. That's a 3 for 0 for Hex. And that's right before the dragon spawns, so this is just so big for the team right now.
When do you think Blaziken will build some kind of movement? Utilities? It's just fully upgraded.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no. He's just stuck in top lane. He's stuck in top lane prison. He doesn't have boots. He's not TPing. He's just on an island right now, and Gourmet Gang kind of needs him to move, or else this game is just going to end quite quickly with the Vayne accelerating.
Oh, I thought that would have blocked the Rift Tower. That would have been very interesting to see.
Okay, the Herald popped mid lane. That's past the turret plates, obviously, so...
But look how fast this Cho'Gath. Look how fast this Cho'Gath is going. Every time he walks around anywhere, it's like deja vu.
Fast is not how I would describe it personally, but he'll get there. Surely he's gonna build tier 2 boots now. It has to happen.
I would like to see him build a Frozen Heart or Randuin's for the Vayne. I think it would be very valuable.
It would have value against Vanar and the Vayne. But maybe he just wants the Bramble Vest.
Ulti forward into Solar Flare for Leona.
And
this is a pretty dead Blaziken, yeah.
And that's just a shutdown for the Vayne as well, so this is very well orchestrated by Hex. Vayne just keeps getting free farm, keeps getting the kills, and Gourmet Gang is not really doing enough to stop this from happening.
Huh.
But the question is, are they even able to stop this from happening? As this is going to be another team fight happening, potentially.
Should be dead
has to run away, but he cannot run away fast enough.
EQ onto the set.
The hero 5-0 now. Haymaker takes that one. Oh, wait, it's Kai'Sa taking that kill on the Leona. Hex diving way too aggressively on that one, and Gourmet Gang gets 2 kills in return.
Oh, we got the TP flank from the Cho'Gath mid lane.
Is this over? Wait. Oh no, Fangsy's in trouble now.
But the Vel'Koz has access to his summoners, so I don't think he's scared at all.
Oh, this is a fight on 2 fronts right now. Fangsy's still trying to run away. The Rupture doesn't land, but the slow from the Vorpal spikes could get this kill.
He should have access to it again. Oh, he just eats it.
That's just a feast.
Oh, never mind.
No, Vayne is too big. 8-0 for Bishan. D-Hero71, absolutely unstoppable. And this Cho'Gath is not big enough to stop the Vayne from taking over this game, I'm afraid.
And even if he is, where is he to stop that? Like you said, like he is now building a form of movement, but even so, he hasn't had any impact around the map at all. All he has done is maybe like TP and just like now pick up 1 kill, push in the tower, and just reset and return to the island for the next 4 minutes or so.
Yeah, it really just feels like the lane advantage that he accrued in the first like 10 to 15 minutes, and after that, not much has happened. And Gourmet Gang really needed him to step up for this game. Just provide some more space for Yanivia as well, who's, yeah, he's struggling to deal damage right now. This
The
is
Nivea,
not looking good.
the Nivea is quite powerful now. 180 CS, 4 kills, already 2 items. Most likely going to be building towards the Archangels now, like you pointed out too. But look at this Vayne, 3 items, 200 CS.
Oh, that's Infinity Edge. That's so much damage coming in from the Vayne.
This is scary. At this point, it's just everybody on Hex. Just you're my body bags now. You cover for Vayne. That's it.
I wonder what Ivan's third item's going to be. Is that going to be... Oh, wait a second. That's another fight. Zed has to flash away, but Volibear is way too far up against 4 members of Hex. He's just going to die very quickly. Vayne receives the shield, wants to get in there, but yeah, the Anivia wall stops that from happening. That's just another kill for Hex. And the Dragon is spawning in 30 seconds. Gourmet Gang has to do something about the Dragon. This is going to be Ocean Soul.
The only hope of redemption for this is the Vayne's insanely out of position, or the Trogatus is able to flash all the Dragon over the wall, which is very risky.
Yeah, the problem is right now they don't have the smite, which is quite painful. Hex is still looking for some kind of pick, playing around vision, perhaps hoping that Gourmet Gang is going to face check on this one.
I think Set or a Master of Ebola might just walk into it. Just like again.
Blaziken is way too far.
Yeah,
Ocean Soul is about to die. Vayne just takes another kill. Bekuni felt forced to face check this one, but now Gourmet Gang are absolutely not equipped to fight. His Bamboo, is he able to... Okay, wait, Hex is just turning on this one. They don't want to finish with Drake. The Bamboo, maybe he can still finish this.
Solar Flare does go wide.
Oh, he didn't have the ultimate to do anything. He still had the flash, though.
The Death Ray coming out, not being enough to pick up past me with the Bamboo, but the jungle is extremely low, so you might just see Hex going straight for the Baron here.
I mean, we saw a lot of objective steals in the previous weeks, so if I'm Bamboo in that situation, I would probably just risk the flash and try to secure that Dragon for my team just to buy that extra time. But now that Ocean Soul is secured for Hex, I can't imagine a situation where they lose.
No, this is going to be very tough to get through. Yeah, it's, you already have the anti-healing picked up on the Cho'Gath. Probably reading the feature and saying, oh, we're just going to lose Ocean, so that's fine. But this Ivan, he has the Moonstone, he has the Chemcheck Putrefier. He's probably building towards what's that? Staff of Flowing Water or Athene's Holy Grail or something. I'm not too sure what a Forbidden Idol builds into right now. And he does have that 10 stack.
Yeah, could be one of the two.
And he does have the 10 stack Dark Seal, which he can upgrade into a Magias for that very cheap legendary filling slot item pickup, I guess.
Yeah. I wonder if he's considering one of the two options. If I were him in this situation, I would probably just go for the Ardent Sensor, considering how massive the Vayne is. Just giving that extra DPS is very valuable in this case.
I think Vayne is going towards a Makura Scimitar now as well. Which makes sense.
Perhaps. Like, she also has a stopwatch, so extra safety on top of that.
Now, if you're a Gourmet Gang, right, how would you play this?
Oh, the stun lands though. The Rupture barely misses. That was potentially dangerous, but now the re-engage coming in. The Life of Disintegration Ray doesn't hit nearly far enough, and that's a shutdown of the Vayne. This is a very good start for Gourmet Gang. How's the next how's the next phase of the fight going to look? The shields on BDNG, he survives for just long enough, and Hex managed to re-engage the fight and take more kills. Blaziken is running away. Can he run away though? He's going to die here, and the stun also catches the set. He's going to be the next victim. And this is just Hex winning on all fronts. The Root catches the Anivia. There's no way Gourmet Gang can fight against this. Oh wait, the Gucci main actually ties to the turret.
Am I able to pick up a second one here too?
Oh, Faxi really wanted that Kaisa kill, but is he going to get it?
Oh, he almost flashes into that Q.
Uses the barrier as well just to try and get that kill. So a 3-for-4 in favor of Hex. Not very clean, but
that was a huge shutdown onto the Kaisa. And Kaisa just big. Kaiser chooses to complete the collector instead of something like a Phantom Dancer or Lord Dominus Regards to cut through anyone else.
That's. I don't think that's what you want to see when your team is already behind.
No, not particularly.
Okay, at least. Oh my goodness, the damage!
That's a dead bully bear.
Easily takes that one. Volibear does not have enough magic resist to survive. Or even the levels.
And if you ask me, it's like, oh, if a UFO comes in, right, takes up a bear in the UFO, right, probes it and then leaves it, just drops it back to Earth, right? Like 9 times out of 10, you'd say like the bear would win, right? But who knew that like this alien was like such a high level being and so powerful that he just melts straight through the bear. And it doesn't help that this bear is built like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Vel'Koz is quite an advanced life form. Or it? Does Vel'Koz... I mean, okay, I'm not gonna go into that one. Anyway, Vel'Koz deals a lot of damage. TLDR. And here comes another fight, though. Leona's trying to initiate here. Solar Flare doesn't quite... only stuns one target. Volibear's gonna die here, surely. And Hex just keeps going. Vayne is in position. The stun lands onto multiple people here. Hex has to run away.
Yeah.
Pretty good disengage. But still, Hex gets another kill, and surely they're going to rotate to bot lane afterwards.
You know, unsurprisingly, when you saw that many members of Hex just standing in the Nivea ulti for so long, and you're realizing, wait, why is the Nivea ulti not doing damage? And you realize, oh, it's because of Moonstone Ivan. It's because of the Ocean Zone.
Yeah, and he did pick up the Ardent Sensor like we expected.
Speculated. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's even more damage on the Vayne, who's already obscenely fed. Has the QSS and the stopwatch. How are you going to kill this AD carry if you're Gourmet Gang? Oh,
this Choke got this full build,
just pops the ultimate out of nowhere. Doesn't really do anything with it. Gets stunned in the middle.
Yeah.
Hex continues to go mid lane. The side lanes, okay. Gucci Mane did enter bot lane right now, so 2-prong push has begun from Hex. And
30 seconds for the Delta Drake, yeah. This is a very late reset. Like,
okay, yeah, that's just almost the entirety of Hex resetting on this one. But does Gourmet Gang even know that happened? That's the question.
And what will they do as well? Yeah,
is they might feel kind of afraid to face check. Okay, now they potentially see that no one's around. Are they going to enter?
No, they just
they're still quite scared to enter the river.
Oh, but nothing can come off of that.
And Gourmet Gang, we really want to secure some kind of positional advantage here. Otherwise, I don't think the fight can be won. And Hex just starts the Elder. I don't think Hex wants this to be a 50-50 situation. Leona on the flank.
Leona flank, yeah.
But Hex is far away though. Leona gets stunned. That's just going to be a kill. But can Hex do the Elder fast enough? I feel like this is kind of a hesitation kind of play. But that's a kill on the set. Volibear dies next. Vayne is shielded up, cannot possibly die inside of this fight. There's no way Hex is losing when the Vayne has so much support from the team. That's just another kill. The QSS, I think that was a QSS on the stun as well, like instantly.
And that's the...
I'm pretty sure that stun hit on the Vayne. If so, that was very impressive from...
Yeah, it was.
From Bishan to just QSS that away.
And that's the UNL ace.
What do you mean UNL ace?
Because it's like Bud Light ace, but when it's spotted, no, it's UNL ace.
We're our own sponsors here, okay. Hex is pushing onto the base. This should just be a formality. I don't think Gourmet Gang can stop them. The Nexus is bare. They're just going to kill them one by one. Menard dies actually to the Fountain Turret, but it doesn't matter. Hex will take this one with a superb performance from the hero on the Vayne.